Hey everybody, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. And today we're talking about my favorite, like the top 5 my favorite food trucks in Northwest Arkansas. So let's talk about that. But before we begin, I try to produce as much content as humanly possible about Northwest Arkansas. So liking and also subscribing to the video makes a biggest difference. It just makes sure that my content goes in front of the right people at the right time looking to move to Northwest Arkansas. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. All right, and so I want to clarify one thing about these food trucks. There are so many good food trucks here. Like, I haven't been to all of them because there's hundreds of food trucks. Hundreds, I am not exaggerating. These are my top 5 favorite, and so I'm sure there might be different ones that are more unique and special and have different style of foods, but my gosh, I just want to reiterate the fact that there are so many food trucks. So if there's a food style you're looking for in Northwest Arkansas, I guarantee they have it. And hilariously enough, some of the best sushi I've had in my life has been out of a food truck in Northwest Arkansas. Because the first time I'm thinking, like, how good can sushi really be? Really out of a food truck, but I was surprised. So that just kind of gives you a foreshadowing of some of the food trucks down here. Very good. The food truck health around here, 9.5 out of 10, 10 out of 10, really good. First one I want to mention is Bartleby's Seitan food truck in Bentonville, Arkansas. The reason that I really love this place is that if you're a fan of Chick-fil-A or anything like that, you definitely need to check out Bartleby's because they use like it's a vegan food truck. So first off, so if you are more health conscious or you're a vegan, for instance, you definitely need to check out Bartleby's without a doubt. Bartleby's Seitan food truck, it's hard to say because you'll see why in a second, but they do a great job for everything fried chicken in general. They have some of the best like chicken fillets that you'll ever have. You can also get them in the local stores here, like the Ozark Co-op sells the fillets as well. Fantastic stuff, love it. One thing I'd recommend is checking out their Instagram, which is linked below. They have really good like Instagram reels about like in-home recipes and things you can make using their own food. So if you want to buy it online and get it shipped to your home, it's available and you can use your own recipes there. But the thing I love about the food truck in Bentonville, it's right next to Bentonville Brewing. So it's right next to a brewing company. So it's really fun to have like a couple of food trucks out there, just have almost have an event out there. So it's really cool to have Bartleby's right in downtown Bentonville. And one of the really cool thing I love about Bartleby's is the fact that not only are they really health conscious and, kind of leans more towards a vegan style of everything, the really cool thing I love is I love their branding and their marketing because like obviously they use seitan, which is like a vegan material that they use for food, and so which is also very delicious. The owner does a great job seasoning everything. She has a very specific way of doing stuff, so which I love. The second thing is that their branding is top tier. So obviously they use seitan, which is a vegan material, but on top of that, they have their own little, like their branding is based on like a little devil, like Seitan, and so Bartleby's. And so if you ever get a chance, definitely check out their website and definitely go through all the links because it's really a good job what they've done here. They actually moved here from Boston, so they moved all the way from Boston down to like NWA area. And so if you are in the Bentonville area, definitely check out Bartleby's. Well worth your time, and the branding, top tier, love it. And my second favorite food truck is kind of like a food truck, food trailer. It's a lot of mixtures of things, but it's Sweet Scoop's Blender Bar. Now, the interesting thing with Sweet Scoops is the fact that they're based in Farmington, Arkansas, so it's a little offshoot of Fayetteville. And on top of that, they have a really fun location. So if you are in the area of Farmington, Fayetteville area, like after a softball game, definitely check out their actual local place. It's really fun. The one thing with the food truck itself is that they're all over the place. Now, technically, they're located on MLK, like there's a food truck place right on MLK in Fayetteville. But the cool thing is that they're so busy all the time. They're at all the events between Fayetteville, Bentonville, and all sorts of catering events. So if you're in the area and you're kind of hanging out at a decent sized event around the area, there's a good chance that Sweet Scoops is going to be there. And the thing that I love about Sweet Scoops is their bubble wraps. So just imagine this. A waffle, like actually like in a waffle maker, and then you put ice cream on top of it, and like bananas and peanut butter and syrup and all sorts of things delicious and graham crackers, and then you kind of fold it up into this one glorious like dessert, I would call it. But my God, it is so good. I would definitely recommend finding Sweet Scoops. You can definitely check out the website, just message them on Facebook to see where they're going to be. They're technically located on MLK, but they're all around the places at all the time. So you definitely will see them at some of the events upcoming in Northwest Arkansas. That reminds me, I have a 3-day itinerary. So maybe you're coming down to Northwest Arkansas and you're thinking like, what do I do down here? Because there's so much to do, because you'll quickly realize there's so much to do. The 3-day itinerary link below will help you focus on some of those core amazing things you can accomplish in 3 days down here. Maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're into art and culture, maybe you're into sightseeing, maybe you have kids. The 3-day itinerary will help a lot. So go ahead and download that linked right below. And also when you do come down here, we can check out some homes for sale and also for rent. And also we can see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. And my third favorite food truck in Northwest Arkansas is Slice Pizza. Now, if you've been a purveyor of my channel, you know that I have a sweet spot for Mexican food, pizza, and sometimes Chinese, but definitely pizza. I moved here from Chicagoland area, so like pizza is like, pizza my heart kind of thing. So the thing I love about Slice is that it has authentic New York style pizza. Now, this might be like a Chicago sin, so to speak. I like deep dish pizza. It's really good, but I prefer thin crust pizza overall. Gasp, I know. But New York pizza is really good. They have like really wide slices. You almost fold them to some extent. So very authentic New York style. And I would argue that is some of the better pizza in the whole area. You can usually find them right around the Bentonville Square area. It's like right off the offshoot. So you definitely need to check out Slice because it's authentic, really good, nice New York style pizza. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like there's a couple of Chicago style pizzas around here that don't really hold the candle to Chicago style pizza because it's not Chicago. But the New York style pizza Slice is a very good job. They do it just right. I'm not sure what kind of magic they have going on in this food truck. I'm not sure if they've hired people from New York specifically to do it, but they hit it right on the mark. So definitely check out Slice in like kind of the downtown Bentonville section. And the fourth really interesting food truck that I really like is called the Witching Hour. Now the thing is, the food there is very, very, very good. Don't get me wrong. But the thing I appreciate most about this is the fact that the Witching Hour is like kind of a horror-based idea. And so they've taken that concept and actually implemented it into a food truck. So if you go to the Witching Hour, you're gonna they change out decorations all the time there. And it's so fun because you never know what you're gonna get when you go there. Like it's all different seasons and different style of stuff. The owners are obviously obviously love the horror style of stuff, the horror style movies. And so you're gonna see that all across the board if you go to the Witching Hour. And so it is located in Bentonville, so you definitely need to check out the Witching Hour. It's a lot of fun. They have menu items dedicated to that. And every time you go there, there's different sort of items passed around. So it's kind of interesting to see like, what are you gonna cook up this time? Maybe not cook up, that'd be kind of a bad thing with the horror stuff. But they definitely cook up some really good food there. So if you are in Bentonville, you definitely need to check out the Witching Hour just for the sheer experience. It's a ton of fun. And last, but certainly not least, and this is kind of a New York theme, evidently, but Ozark Mountain Bagel is a fantastic place to get bagels from. And the reason I mentioned New York again is the fact that New York is known for their pizza, thin crust pizza, and also their bagels, of course. And Ozark Mountain Bagel is by far some of the best bagels in the area. I'm not gonna go on the limb to say that I'm a bagel connoisseur, but I do know a good bagel when I taste one. Now there is a Mountain Bagel food truck over in Fayetteville right off College Street. And so it's great to go on a run. And obviously you're gonna go run for, however much distance, and then you want to earn the points of eating a bagel. But their bagels are really amazing. So I really love their bagels and their cream cheese. That's a whole different story, but we're gonna focus on the bagels. You definitely need to check out Ozark Bagel food truck in Fayetteville. But the cool thing is that they have two locations in Bentonville, one on kind of the south part of town and also one right on the square. So maybe you're not necessarily in Fayetteville because you don't have time to go to the food truck on College, but definitely check out Ozark Bagel on the square in Bentonville. A great time, a really good experience. How often do you get an authentic, true bagels? And it's so fun is because like the art of bagel has gone away for the last couple of years, last 10, 15 years. Like people don't make as many like authentic bagels anymore. Ozark Bagel makes all their bagels authentic, so good, right from we'll say oven to hand. Their cream cheese is handmade and just curated perfectly. You definitely need to check out Ozark Bagel in either Fayetteville or also Bentonville. You will not be disappointed. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Really appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you are coming down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3-day itinerary. Maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you have kids, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're into culture. Download my 3-day itinerary link below. And also when you do come down here, we can check out some homes for sale or for rent, and we can see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.